Next, also, you know him for his country songs, but today he's singing praises of our troops. Pat Boone put down the beer and the burger straight from the Memorial Day parade in D.C. Pat Boone is here with a special message about what this day is really about. Pat Boone, coming next. Summer, today family and friends gather around for barbecues, beers, a day most people have off from work. But my next guest says it should be a day to stop and reflect on that ultimate sacrifice that over 1 million Americans have made so we can all live free as a nation. We welcome a good friend to the show, Pat Boone. He's in D.C. today as part of the big Memorial Day parade and to talk about his DVD, For My Country, honoring the National Guard. Pat, great to see you. Thanks for being here on Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you.
Yes, and a sober one as well. Yeah, I just came from the parade, David, and I went. They said there were going to be maybe 350,000 people. I think there were that many people in the parade.
Wow.
With marching bands and all kinds of folks from all the organizations across the country that want to salute the military and the military themselves. But there were hundreds of thousands, and that group you're seeing on the screen with me, Valor, a fabulous singing group. They sing with me on this song, which is the first one ever written for the National Guard, called For My Country.
And we got to remember the National Guard, I mean, we hasten to remind people that they're playing such a vital role in our nation's defense right now. There's so many of them over in Iraq and elsewhere. They really deserve a lot more attention than they've been given.
Yeah, see, we've been a little foggy about who the National Guard is, and they are our first line of defense since 1636, 370 years. Always the first called up, always the first to serve, and they re-up, and the president at Arlington today was drawing attention to the fact that many have re-enlisted 2 and 3 times, and of course you had Debbie Johns and Sergeant John on, and that's the kind of young Americans that have kept this country free. And I go out to the cemetery, the Veterans Cemetery, every time I'm home on Memorial Day or Veterans Day, and it's in Westwood, and I walk up and down the aisles, and I read the names on those headstones out loud. I feel that some of those bodies have been in there for 20, 30, 40 years. Maybe nobody's spoken their names for a long time. Their futures, their dreams, their hopes, their families, everything they lived for, except for America, was cut off. Then they gave their blood, their lives for us. The least we can do is to say their names out loud. Yeah. And of course I'm singing about them as well.
And not to mention all the prayers that are going out to them as well. Hey, Pat, I got to tell you, we also just had a guest on, Maria Conchita Alonso, an actress, talking about Hollywood. What happened to Hollywood? It used to be that it was ultra patriotic. I mean, John Wayne, John Ford, Bob Hope, people like that. What happened?
Well, I don't want to sound like Senator McCarthy or even Ronald Reagan when he was president of the Screen Actors Guild, but the entertainment industry at that time was riddled with those who felt America was to blame for all the ills of the world. And even though those who were active members of the Communist Party were sort of rooted out, the mindset, this tendency to believe the worst of our country, the worst of our leaders still continues. It's shown in our films, it's shown in our television, it comes up in our songs and singing groups. And I don't know what to do about it except keep on doing things like Memorial Day.
Hey, Pat, can you stand by for a second? We have a breaking story out of Venezuela that we have been covering. This is a news alert. Our own Adam Housley is...